Hi, I'm Dorinda from PrimordialDor Tarot, and I'm here to do a Leo reading today for April the 23rd to 26th, 2025. I'm using the Thoth Tarot deck, and I'm going to do a Celtic cross. At this time, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like and subscribe button. It costs you nothing to subscribe, and it helps me build this channel, and I appreciate it. Thank you. For Leo, got to cut the deck. For Leo. Okay. Calling upon the universe, can I have some cards for Leo, please? For Leo. For Leo. For Leo. For Leo. Okay. Okay, Leo, bottom of the deck's the overall. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower, Leo. The Eye of Horus coming in. Okay. This means an event's coming in your life. The Tower comes in. It only takes away things that are no longer needed in your life. And that could be people, a living situation, a job situation. There's something that needs to be removed. So if you don't remove it, the Tower's going to come in and do it. And it's really not to be feared because it's only taking away things that you really don't need. You really don't need them. Okay, Leo, present situation. We have the Prince of Cups. Okay, he's all about love. He's looking for his princess. He's looking for a place to build his new establishment. Okay, he comes riding in. He's all about love, all the good things of love. He's going towards sensuality and pleasure. That's what he's looking for. And he does realize that he may have some blockages that are keeping perfect love from him. That's one of his messages. That maybe you have blockages that keep the perfect love from coming in. And they could be thought patterns and belief systems that are the blockages. That's what I say, right? Maybe, as you're growing up, you were taught some sort of belief system by your parents or something. But maybe that's not working for you, and you can change that. You can change a belief. A belief's only a thought you've been thinking. You can change the thought you're thinking. So you can change those thought patterns and belief systems. And that's what he's here to remind you that, it could be your thoughts that are keeping the perfect love from you. So, you can work on that, Leo, right? Everybody can. We sure can. Your challenge is Major Arcana, the Emperor. Okay, well, he's the authority, right? And he is the authority because he's got all the experience in life. And that's why he makes the calls. And he knows being poor, he knows being wealthy. And he's walked all the miles, okay? And he's in charge. So, I think it's time for you to start being the emperor in your own life now and making the decisions that are best for you. Best for you, Leo, and not for anybody else, okay? You got to do what's right for you, okay? And work on those thought patterns and belief systems, okay? Because maybe someone else taught you that too, and that's not really working for you. So you can change those things. You be the emperor in your own life. And take a hold of all that stuff. And you can change that around. You don't have to go by someone else's playlist. You don't. You can be the emperor in your own life, and that's your challenge. Okay, Leo. All right, so in the below position, we have Jupiter and Capricorn, two of dischange. That's a beautiful card, okay? This is, the only thing constant in the whole world is change. Things were always changing, and you'd be bored right out of your mind if they didn't change. Life is long, and you're going to have a lot of changes. So this could be changes in love. This could be changing yourself, changing those thought patterns and belief system, what I was just talking about. Change, all right? Think in a different way, doing things a little different, okay? making that emperor's choices for change. It could be where you live, what you do for a living, living situations. You can, I mean, you know, you make the decisions and you make the changes. What's best for you? This is what's flowing here. Good. All right? It's up to you to make the changes in your life, as it is for everybody. Okay? Yes, myself included. Okay, the past position, which could be yesterday, last week, or 2 years ago. Okay, we have Mars and Gemini, Nine of Swords, cruelty. Okay, well, in the past, you've been around some pretty nutty people. Okay, a little bit psychotic, and they're cruel, and they, you know, and they hurt you. And they really hurt you. This is the cruelty card, all right? And these people can't be reasoned with. Nobody can reason with them because they're, you know, they're nuts. And they've hurt you in the past. And could be living situations, love situation, where you really got hurt. Or just a living situation where the psychotic people lived upstairs. Something like that. Or at a job too, you know, crazy people everywhere. So this is in the past now, Leo, okay? So, you know, it's over. The worst is over now, and it teaches you lessons. It teaches you great lessons in life to make the decisions for yourself, okay? All right, and change and get those people out of your life, all right? And then you learn from all those hurts and pains. Makes you into a better person, really. As then you learn to stay away. You'll see those red flags, and you won't go near those kind of people anymore, because you'll see them now for what they are. Okay, Leo. Future position. We have Venus in Aquarius. Five of Swords, defeat. Okay, well, I think you were defeated in that situation, and you're thinking about the defeats. You know, the times you didn't win. But, you know, Leo, this is the universe shaping you and creating you so that you can take the big wins when they can. You weren't ready for the big wins. The universe is going to throw some stuff at you to shape you up, change you around. These defeats, they teach you lessons, and you got to learn from them. So, you know, it's not that bad. You know, we all go through them, and it makes you who you are. Okay, it's not to be worried about it. Your near future, you have Mercury in Cancer, Three of Cups, abundance. All right, so now we got some wealth coming in, a bit of abundance. Okay, that's the change happening. Things are changing, okay? And you're starting to make the decisions for yourself, right? Yeah, and gotten away from those crazy people. So that's good. And you've learned lessons the hard way from it. But anyway, now we have some abundance coming in. Okay, internal position. Leo, we have major arcana. We got the Chariot card. Okay, so red wheels of intention have been set. The armor's on, the visor's down. You've made a decision. Internally, you have made a decision. And you're moving forward with that decision. And that's great. Starting to make those decisions, Leo. Yeah, right? That are best for you, okay? Change some of those belief systems. Change some of those belief systems. And then you get to your internal card, and there you go. You've made a decision, you're moving forward, and you're going towards something, and you know what it is. You want your wishes fulfilled and things like that. Driving away from those folks, that's for sure. Okay, so this is a beautiful card, a card of movement, moving forward, and all that other stuff's behind you now. It's behind you, Leo. Okay, in your environment, Leo, we have major arcana. We got the Star card. Okay, well, this is all about wishes being fulfilled. Keep your eye on that one star in sight. Okay, so, you know, you're in your chariot. Perhaps you're looking for a new situation, maybe a new love, right? Maybe a new job, new living situation. And this card is a card of healing as well, like self-healing. You got to take care of yourself, Leo. You know, you've been hurt, banged around a bit. You're looking for change. You got to take care of yourself. And that's how you get your wishes fulfilled, okay? Your wishes and your dreams. They're in your environment, okay? You're on your way to it in that Chariot. It's beautiful. Okay, your hopes and fears. We have Major Arcana. We got the Empress card. All right, well, this is the most beautiful kind of love. So you're going towards a beautiful kind of love, Leo. If you've got hurt in the past from love, and you change some of those thoughts around, and those beliefs, and you've made a decision, you're moving forward in the Chariot, and you're heading towards this Empress kind of love. And this is like-minded people, being with people that have your back no matter what, and being in the most beautiful place with your favorite food cooking and your favorite pets around and people and good conversation. And in love, it's equal give and take and respect and loyalty. The best kind of love. Someone that have your back no matter what. Someone that speaks your language. Okay, Leo, that's what you're heading for. You've learned the lessons from this 10 card here, okay? And now you're going to see the opposite, all right? You're going to get the opposite end of the stick. And that's a beautiful thing, Leo. The final card in the outcome of this reading, Leo, is Mars in Leo. 7 of Wands, Valor. Okay, Leo, you know, you don't need anybody else to tell you what to do at all. You can do it all yourself. You're the authority in your life now. You're the authority in your own life. And you don't need anybody else telling you what to do. You know what to do, Leo. Okay? So, I think this overall Tower is come to take away those crazy people and all that stuff there. And the defeats. And you know, that kind of thinking. And changing it up. And you're heading towards this Empress. Okay? You're in the Chariot. You're heading towards your wish fulfillment and the Empress. So, and you're making decisions for yourself, Leo. So, it's all good. It's all good, Leo. You know, it was rough. What happened was rough, but you only learn from it. And you don't forget those lessons. Okay, that's a good reading. All right, I'd like to conclude with an animal spirit card. Can I have one card, please, for Leo? One card for Leo. Just take the top card that fell. Starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. Okay, that's wishes fulfilled. That star, it's a starfish out on the beach, all spread out open. You know, willing to accept anything that the universe sends its way. It's not rejecting anything. Open to infinite possibilities. So anything can happen. Your wishes can be fulfilled, and this can be much more than you could ever even think about, Leo. All right? Infinite possibilities. All right, Leo, that was a great reading. I enjoyed it. I hope you did, and I'll catch you next time.